Hi there, my name is Julie Grimm, and I help people connect more deeply with what they desire in their life and then make that a concrete reality for them. And today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the third eye chakra. So, I don't typically talk about chakras, but last night while I was teaching meditation, I had something that hasn't really happened to me in a long time occur, which is that during meditation I felt a really strong connection to my third eye. And I felt that I needed to hold that connection throughout the meditation, so I did. And afterwards, this woman came up to me, who's a chemist, by the way. I live in Boston. This was in Cambridge, so a lot of science people over there. And I was shocked to hear her tell me about how she had felt this extreme pressure here in her third eye and seen the color purple. Now, obviously, uh, she didn't necessarily know about the chakra system to the extent that I do, but she was basically identifying all indicators that something was happening with her third eye, because the color associated with the third eye is either deep purple or indigo. And when it's opening, or when maybe energy is moving through it, we'll often feel a pressure right here in between our two brows. And if you've ever seen Indian people wearing a bindi here, that's basically where your third eye is. So if you want to take a moment just now and connect with your own third eye energy, focusing your awareness on the space between your brow. You can have your eyes closed if you want. You can just tap into that. And third eye chakra is about intuition. So intuitively feel what is going on there. What do you feel? What do you notice? When our third eye chakra starts to open, or is open, we begin to see beyond physicality. So third eye chakra is, it has the word eye in it. It's related to vision, but this vision is more on a spiritual level. We're able to see deeper truths about the reality that transcend physicality, or give us a deeper, richer insight into physicality itself. So one of the experiences associated with third eye chakra opening and connection is actually unity, because the truth is that on some level we are all one. So when we tap into third eye chakra, we connect to that sense of unity. I think it's kind of funny that I was leading that meditation feeling my third eye open, and later that evening a student came up to me and talked about her third eye opening in meditation, and I had never had that profound of an experience, one-to-one relationship. I was opening something, and in the exact same moment a student was opening something, and it really made me step back and say, wow, when I'm focusing, for example, on my heart in meditation, how much space am I holding for my students to also begin to open their heart? And that's something I need to look into. My first experience with my third eye chakra opening was one of extreme bliss and extreme silence. So when we're engaged with our third eye, we're honing our intuition, we're tapping into unity, but we're also tapping into something that's called the void, which you can think of as like the womb space for all of creation. When we tap into that womb space, it's kind of exactly how it sounds. It's richly silent. It's quiet, but not in a dead way. It's so alive. It's very dynamic, and yet it's totally silent. So when you tap into the third eye chakra, also called the Anja chakra, and you tap into this space and you're able to hold yourself there, you tap into this almost flow. There's like a dynamic energy that moves you, and that movement helps you let go of monkey mind chatter that might otherwise hold you and bind you. And it takes kind of discipline to keep yourself there. It is movement, so you might even feel yourself in your mind flowing through that energy of the void, through that space, through the womb, through the Anja chakra. And it can be extremely peaceful. It can be very settling for people, especially if you have lots of anxiety, lots of mental chatter, and things like that going on for you. And it also empowers us to see beyond our false pretenses. Most of us, myself included, live a life that's based on lies. It's just based on not truths. Whenever we listen to fear, we're listening to a lie. And pretty much all of us on a regular basis give in to fear and listen to it and let us tell us that we're not good enough. Let it tell us that we don't have enough. Let it tell us that we can never have what we want. We'll never make our dreams come true. We might as well compromise and give up now. And every single time that we buy into that, we're letting this falsity run our lives. Anja chakra, or third eye chakra, can liberate us from that. But it does so first and foremost by giving us silence. And then in that silence, we can become receptive to new truths. That silence, it's very healing and it's very cleansing. It's a lot about purity, actually. So when we stay in that space long enough, and that's something that you do in part through meditation, even if you're not focusing on your brow, you open yourself up to receive intuition from yourself, from your guides, from spirit and source, however you want to call it, and to connect more deeply with that truth of the world. Yeah, if you want to hear more about the third eye chakra, if you have any questions for me, please feel free to reach out. I actually do quite a few different healings that involve the whole chakra system, including the third eye chakra. One of them helps the third eye chakra actually connect to your brain. So that connection of the energetic system and your physical body. Maybe on the energetic system, we're receiving that intuition, but if it's not hooked up to our mind in an aligned way, then we might not be fully receiving that information to the extent that would benefit us. I also do chakra awakening, chakra opening, and balancing. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, please don't hesitate to reach out. Otherwise, have a lovely day. Thank you.